Hi, this is Mrs. Kautzer. Due to the success of the Aquifer project video, I thought I'd make a cell project video. We are going to be studying cells this quarter. We are going to be making 3D models of cells. The students have a rubric. They may either choose to make a plant cell or an animal cell. I'm going to demonstrate how to make a plant cell. I have had students make cells out of all different types of materials. They've made them out of pillows, wood. I've had edible cells made out of jello, cake, cheesecake, brownies, pizza. I've also had cells made out of clay, Play-Doh, apples, potatoes, toast, any numerous materials you can think of to make a cell project with. Students have done that for me. I'm going to show you a very basic cell. This won't get the students extra credit points, but it will get them a general idea of what cell parts look like, and it will give them an A if they do everything well. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of toast, and I'm going to place that piece of toast on a piece of aluminum foil. The toast crust, this is going to be a plant cell. The toast crust represents the cell membrane, while the aluminum foil represents a cell wall. Only plant cells have a cell wall. Animal cells do not. I've chosen a piece of toast for a plant cell because plant cells are square or rectangular. Animal cells are round. Next, I'm going to take some peanut butter and spread it across the top of the toast to represent my cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a gel-like substance that holds the organelles in place. It did take me about 15 minutes to gather these materials from the kitchen cabinets, and we're going. The next thing I've done is I've taken a hard-boiled egg and I'm going to place it in my cell. The white of the egg represents the nucleus, which is the brain of the cell, while the yellow of the egg represents the nucleolus, which is where ribosomes are made. Now I'm taking a piece of brown yarn and I'm wrapping it around the egg, the nucleus, to represent the nuclear membrane. The nuclear membrane helps control what enters and leaves the cell. And there we have the nuclear membrane. The next structure I'm going to place on the cell are the chromosomes. Chromosomes are X-shaped structures found in the nucleus of the cell, and they contain the cell's genetic material, or DNA. They are not found in the nucleolus, so please make sure they stay in the nucleus. And there we have 2 chromosomes. Following that, I'm going to place my vacuole. A vacuole is large in plant cells and small in animal cells. I have made my vacuole out of a slice of cheese in a triangular shape. If you're making a plant cell, the vacuole should cover a fair amount of the cell. An animal cell, a vacuole would be small, and there would be several of them. And if I was doing an animal cell, I would use something about this size. Next, I'm going to place my chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are green, and they are found in plant cells only, and they capture sunlight to produce food. Animal cells do not have chloroplasts. The next structure I'm going to place in the cell is my mitochondria. I've taken a carrot and sliced it on the diagonal, and the mitochondria should be jelly bean shaped, but they also have an inner fold. So I'm going to use some mustard to attempt to make a little squiggle to represent the folded membrane in my mitochondria. Not a bad job. And the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. We also have transportation systems within our cells. There are 2 types. One type is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is a ribbon-like structure. I've chose to represent it using black olives that I've sliced in half. This is my smooth endoplasmic reticulum. My rough endoplasmic reticulum, I've done the same thing except I've added a few sprinkles. The sprinkles are ribosomes that are found in among endoplasmic reticulum, and I'm going to add a few more. Ribosomes also can be found freely in the cells, and they are small, grain-like. You could use pepper, salt, any small, tiny sprinkle to represent a ribosome in your cell. Here we have created, in about 5 minutes together, a plant cell. The biggest thing you need to remember is to make sure the cell organelles look like what they do in the drawings that the students have. They also have a rubric that includes the correct spelling of all the cell parts. The students should either make a label or a key. Here is my key. As you notice, I have the cell name and then I have the food item which represents it. I hope that you are able to help your child with this project. The purpose of this is for the students to learn about the structures of the cell and the function of the cell, and by making this project it will help them do better on their test. This project is worth 90 points, and I'd like to thank you for viewing this video today. Bye!